This isn't just some rusty old car. This is the 1957 Chevy Bel Air, a machine that once defined the American dream. In the late 50s, when highways stretched wide and freedom meant horsepower, the Bel Air roared as the king of the roads. Its design was bold, its chrome was blinding, and its sound was pure thunder. Families cruised in it, teenagers raced in it, and Hollywood immortalized it. But then, almost overnight, it disappeared. How could a car that represented an entire generation vanish for 50 years? That's the mystery we're uncovering today. In 1957, Chevrolet didn't just build a car, they created a cultural phenomenon. The Bel Air wasn't bought simply for driving. It was bought to be seen. With sweeping tail fins that cut the sky, chrome that reflected every ray of sunlight, and a V8 engine that roared like no other, it became a rolling symbol of prosperity. Drive-ins, drag races, suburban neighborhoods, the Bel Air was everywhere. It was the car of choice for families who wanted class, for teenagers who wanted speed, and for dreamers who wanted to feel alive. More than steel and paint, it was hope, style, and ambition fused into one legendary machine. But glory never lasts forever. By the late 1960s, America was changing. Fuel prices began climbing. New safety standards and emissions rules made big cars harder to maintain. Imports from Europe and Japan promised fuel efficiency and practicality that the Bel Air couldn't match. Suddenly, the once glorious Chevy Bel Air seemed too heavy, too thirsty, too outdated. Families that once proudly polished their Bel Airs began parking them in barns, garages, and fields. They thought they were discarding old cars, never realizing they were burying legends. Slowly, the roads grew quieter, the tail fins disappeared from sight, and the Bel Air faded into memory, a forgotten king of the golden era. Then, decades later, silence broke. A farmer opens an old barn, dust swirls in the air, and under a heavy tarp lies something unbelievable, a perfectly preserved 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Covered in cobwebs, coated in dust, but still unmistakably magnificent. Its chrome faintly gleaming, its fins sharp as the day they were made, and its body whispering stories from half a century ago. This wasn't just a discovery. This was a resurrection. Imagine standing there, pulling the tarp off, and realizing you've just uncovered one of the most iconic cars in American history, a time capsule frozen for 50 years. Today, the story has come full circle. The 1957 Chevy Bel Air is no longer forgotten. Restored to its original glory, it gleams brighter than ever. On streets, at auctions, and in car shows, it commands respect, not just as a vehicle, but as a piece of American heritage. Collectors know they're not buying a car, they're buying history, identity, and nostalgia. Once rusting in silence, now reborn with pride, the Bel Air proves a truth we can't ignore: legends never really die. They only wait to be rediscovered. So what do you think? Was the 1957 Chevy Bel Air simply another car swept away by time and changing trends? Or was it America's greatest automotive icon? For those who've seen one, the answer is clear: once you lay eyes on a Bel Air, you never forget it. Backhand index pointing right, smash the like button to help keep these legends alive. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe for more forgotten car stories. Backhand index pointing right, and comment below. If you had the chance, would you drive this piece of history every single day?